Hello guys, welcome sa aking YouTube channel. Sa video na ito, panoorin natin ang ating Pangulong Rodrigo Duterte kung ano ang kanyang magiging hakbang upang mapuksa ang COVID-19 coronavirus. At panoorin din natin ang video ng ating kababayan na si DJ Lunyo kung paano niya napagtagumpayan na makasurvive sa lockdown sa China. Naway makapulutan natin ng aral ang kanilang mga naging hakbang upang matalo natin ang kalaban na hindi natin nakikita. God bless all. Always pray lang po tayo. At unang-una, thanks po sa mga magwa-watch. Sana po maging hakbang ito upang mapuksa natin ang COVID-19.
I want to say something very important to the LGUs. LGUs refers to the local government units. We are in a critical time. We have resorted to this extreme measure of enhanced quarantine for the zone because the magnitude of the threat that we are facing calls for it. By its nature, it severely restricts the freedom of movement of our countrymen and thus deprives many people of their ability of earning a living for the coming weeks. Let me add my own words. I'm really very sorry, but I have to do it. Now I call the LGUs. The national governments needs your help during this time. But I want to tell you, do not make this quarantine more difficult for our people than it already is. LGUs should take note of this. That at this time, let us make ourselves clear that we are not separate from a republic or from each other. There is only one republic here, the Republic of the Philippines, and therefore you should abide by the directives of the national government when it sets abide by the directives of the whole for the good of the country and the protocols observed during the time of the lockdown. Let me add that at this time, I do not think it is just a quarantine or quarantine. I think that we are already in the stage of a lockdown, simply because the contagion continues to take its toll in the countryside. I know you have the mandate to deal with the emergencies affecting your localities. I was a mayor myself, in case you have forgotten. But this is an emergency of national proportions, and therefore it is the national government that should call the shots. The national government body in charge of laying down the standards for the quarantine is the IATF, or the Interagency Task Force for the Management of Emerging Infectious Diseases. Let me be clear to everyone. So, when the IAF says, do not restrict the flow of cargo of whatever type, then no LGUs should say that they only follow or allow food or essentials goods to come in. You are setting already your standards and making this quarantine more difficult for all. I am ordering all LGUs that are doing this to stand down and to abide by the directives of the IATF, the task force, not mine, but the task force, and those issued by the Office of the President, and to make sure that what the IATF say should be closed is closed, and those that should be open stay open. You know the only reason why you can impose these quarantine restrictions and impose it on everyone passing your areas is because the national government is allowing you to do so. But if you go beyond the standards that we have set, you are abusing your authority, and you know that it can lead to administrative cases or even worse unless you stop what you are doing and completely, fully. Criminal cases cannot be far behind. I am therefore directing the DILG and DOJ to closely monitor the compliance of LGUs in the directives of the office, and to file the necessary cases against the wayward officials. You know, let me be just sundin na lang natin. Total, para man ito sa lahat. Do not try to overdo things or think that you can do what you want to do, because that is not allowed. We, move in one direction, in one unison, precisely to place the contagion in control for the better health of our Filipino, our countrymen. Wala namang gusto nito eh. And we do not want to be lording it over your local governments, because we do not want to do that. I do not want to do that. That's an added task. Ayaw na ayaw ko yan, pero wala tayong magawa. Sundin lang natin. Ang ibig sabihin, wag kang magbiyahe ng sarili mo sa Tagalog ba. Kung sa wedding, ay wag kang magpalaro ng iba. Wag kang magbiyahe. Isa lang, sa gobyerno lang. Pero ako sa wedding, alam ko hindi niyo sinusunod. Well, there will always be a time for that. In the coming days, we will need the help of the LGUs more and more. So I want to make this clear early on. Let us work together to implement this quarantine, and it should all begin with the LGUs making sure that your actions are consistent with the national directive. To do otherwise would sow confusion. All over the world there is confusion and chaos already because of these lockdowns. We are not the only ones into it. All countries of the world, as a matter of fact, are doing it. And that is why it adds more trouble than what is already there that we can handle. We are not alone, but let our country lead the way in imposing a lockdown and strict enough to effectively kill COVID-19. liberal enough so that our people will not die of hunger, and orderly enough so that our country will not be driven towards chaos during these difficult times. Problema kasi nito, COVID-19 is passable sa tao lang. It's contact. Yung handshake o yung just maybe rubbing each other's elbow. We have to look for further and think of the economic survival of the country even after the crisis is over. Alam mo, sa totoo lang, importante lang malaman ninyo. We are imposing the social distance. Kasi nga, ang transmittal, tao lang ang pwedeng magbigay ng sakit na yan sa iyo. Hindi, walang ibang bagay. Tao ang magbigay sa iyo ng sakit na yan. So, iwasan mo ang kapwa mo tao. Pag magdating yung nagpautang sa iyo, magtago ka na ng gusto. Okay yan. Sabihin niya na nagtatago-tago ka. Gusto kong bumayad, si COVID ang ayaw. Yung stranded, we will try to help you. Your Air Force and your Army will help you wherever you are. Kung wala ka nang mauwian, kung wala na kayong matulugan, I am asking the military commanders of the different camps all over the country that you can go there and ask for accommodation at pagkain. And they will, they would only be too willing to help you. Yan ang ating army at police. Bigyan kayo pagkain at tulugan. And in the meantime, they will try to communicate the authorities in Manila to, we will try to, anyway, makukuha ko kayo. That is a very terrible thing. You know, as a matter of fact, it would have been very cruel for you to drive away, lalo na yung mga bata nagbakasyon, tapos walang mauwian, walang tatanggap. My heart bleeds for them. Hindi mo malaman kung saan ka pupunta. Pilipino ka naman, pero wala namang tatanggap sa iyo. To me, I can understand your refusal. But more than your feeling, yung akin is to somehow protect and help Filipinos in distress. As your president, I am now invoking the sanctity of my oath of office to help people and my countrymen. To all NGOs, let us move forward together with one accord. Implement the lockdowns and save our people from the dreaded disease once and for all. Ang pinakan remedyo dito is just to magkalayo kayo. Ngayon, kung yung bahay ninyo sa bukid maliliit, dikit-dikit kayo, sabayan na lang rin natin ng ano bang prayer, dasal. Sabayan na natin ng dasal na tutulungan yung mga tao, mga Pilipino na they are not in a position, wala sa kanilang kakayahan na magsunod ng mga social standing. Better still, just keep your distance from strangers. Or friends, just so na maputol yung contamination from A to B, B to C. Kung kay D putulin natin doon, yun ang maganda. So it's actually the social intercourse that is bad at this time. I hope you can understand us at maintindihan rin ninyo kung ano ang ginagawa namin. Maraming salamat po.
Mamaya. Yoy. Guys, medyo seryoso lang sa part na to. Kasi parang mamaya magsi-shoutout ako as in sa lahat ng kung ano yung kaya. What's up, Pilipinas, mahal kong Pilipinas. Ngayon, para sa kalaman ng lahat, nandito ako sa Hangzhou, China ngayon. And I just want to share something from sa mga mahal kong bansa. As in, sobrang nasasaktan ako, kasi ang nangyayari kasi is parang tayong pwedeng bumagsak ang Pilipinas dahil sa kamangmangan natin kasi ganoon naman talaga if hindi mo naiintindihan yung isang bagay, never kang gagawa ng action, never kang gagawa ng kung ano man. Pero guys, just to tell you straight, coming from me and my team here, we're really safe here sa China, Hangzhou. Sobrang safe kami dito. And just to tell you honestly guys, yung kabobohan, kamangmangan natin, I don't want to use the bobo, but yung kamangmangan natin, yung mismong sisira sa bansa natin I will just state here facts. Guys, number one, wag niyong baliwalain yung virus na yan. Alright? Nandito ako sa China nung pumutok yung virus na yan. And I'm sorry if you guys will never, kung hindi kayo makikipag-cooperate sa Philippine government, trust me, I swear to God, as in, I swear to God, Manila will be the next Wuhan. Alright? Kasi ang titigas ng ulo natin okay? The virus itself, bakit alam namin to? Bakit alam namin gagawin? Kasi ganun ka-clear kung paano nagbigay ng when the virus kasi ganun ka clear yung China nung pumutok yung virus. As in talagang in-inform nila lahat ng tao. It may not, hindi man naging perfect yung mga bagay-bagay, pero I believe China is the most safest country right now. As in, why? Number one, the virus is 1:10. Yung ratio niya. Alright? 1:10 yung virus. So meaning to say, and okay, yung 2 weeks na sinasabi nila incubation period, man, trust me, the incubation period is 3 up until 1 month. Dun mo lang malalaman na mayroon kang virus. Hindi nakukuha ng scanner yan sa loob ng 2 linggo. Pangatlong linggo, pang-apat na linggo, dun mo pa lang mararamdaman yung epekto talaga niya. But guess what? Saan ka nagpupunta? The first and second week. Saan ka nagpupunta na public place? Sobrang simple lang. Sobrang simple lang. Bakit nakabangon agad yung China? Because we sacrificed for 1 month and 2 weeks. Alright? 1 month and 2 weeks. Sa mga taong nanonood ng story ko last time, naka-quarantine kami sa loob ng bahay for 1 month and 2 weeks. Alright? Guess what? What happened to that 1 month and 2 weeks? Sobrang tibay ng government. As in, isang bagsakan, iron fist, isang bagsakan, sinabi ng government, walang lalabas kasi putok na yun eh. Dami nang naapektuhan. Local transmission na siya. Ibig sabihin from Wuhan. Wuhan is 8 hours away from Hangzhou. Kalat na yung virus. So, ang kailangan gawin is i-lockdown na talaga. The purpose of lockdown is, sobrang, alam mo yun, yung equation ng lockdown is, ang purpose ng lockdown is, na walang tao sa labas, the more na mapipigilan yung pagkalat ng virus. The more na walang tao sa labas, mas mabilis i-contain kung sino yung may virus. Mas mabilis mahiwalay ng mga government officials like doctors, nurses, police, yung affected. Gets? So the point here, the normal question is, sobrang nakaka-bad trip yung normal question. Paano yung trabaho namin? Paano kami kikita ng pera? Men, hindi na to pera eh. Hindi na to trabaho eh. Buhay na to eh. Gets mo? So imagine mo, pag kakawawa yung pamilya mo, iisipin mo pa ba yung pera nun? Hindi mo na maiisip yung pera nun eh. Again, I'm still in Hangzhou now. Nakaranas kami ng 1 month and 2 weeks. Ang pwede lang sa daan is yung police, nurse, reporters, and doctors. Sila lang yung pwedeng lumabas. Imagine, if kahit lalabas kami sa condo unit namin, hindi papayagan. Now, the question is, paano kayo nakakabili ng grocery? Okay, guess what? Sobrang lakas ng China. I'm sorry to say, hindi ko sinasamba yung China. Mahal na mahal ko yung Pilipinas, pero sinasabi ko lang kung paano na-contain ng China. Paano nakabalik kami ng operations after 1 month? Paano ngayon, like, from ghost town to really a busy, alam mo yun, city right now. Why? Kasi isang bagsakan nag-sacrifice lahat. You know what I'm saying? So, imagine niyo, hindi kami pwede lumabas. Once, isang tao sa isang bahay or isang tao sa isang pamilya lang yung pwedeng lumabas sa time na yun. Isang tao lang. Yung tao lang na yun, ang point niya is, pupunta lang sa grocery. Hindi ka pwedeng pumunta na kung saan-saan. Oras na makita ka, kasi, paano mo malalaman? Ang question is, paano nila nalalaman kung isang beses kang lumabas or ganito? Kasi merong Alipay, nandun yung code. Nakikita kung, every neighborhood, every streets may police. So, sila yung nag-check kung lumabas ka na ba o hindi. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yun lang, yung point lang ng isang tao na lalabas is for grocery. Number 2, sobrang tibay guys. Sobrang tibay lang. Ito lang sana, lahat okay, even the big businesses. Lahat na, Louis Vuitton, ano pa ba yan? Mercedes-Benz, lahat ng car companies, lahat ng business, zero, as in cut. Right? Sabi ng government, close lahat. Isang bagsakan na close lahat. Malugi kung malugi, pero ang point dyan is, the more na nagbubukas kayo ng business, the more na may rason yung tao na magtrabaho, the more na may rason yung tao na pupunta, lalabas. Do you get what I'm saying? So kung hindi kaya ng Philippine government, dahil sobrang democratic kasi tayo na Pilipinas eh. Alam niyo yun, sobrang ano tayo eh, sobrang mabunganga tayo. Kumbaga parang naging slave yung government sa tao eh. Alam niyo na dapat mas alam nila kung anong gagawin eh. Do you get? Okay guys, mamili kayo. Okay. Coming from my experience here, coming from our experience here, kung hindi kami nag-contain, kung hindi ginawa ng China yung lockdown for 1 month and 2 weeks, kung hindi nag-sacrifice yung lahat ng companies na sarado lahat, walang government official na trabaho, walang bangko that time. Zero yung banks that time. Walang mga, ang bukas lang that time is, even the convenience store, walang convenience store. Yung mga grocery store lang. Alright? And then, lahat ng grocery stores, limitado dapat yung bibilin mo. Good for 1 week lang. Hindi ka pwedeng mag hoarding. And then, next is, sobrang tulungan talaga. And, lahat ng government officials, walang trabaho. Alright? Wala talagang trabaho. So, mamili kayo. Isang bagsakan na 1 month, sabihin na natin, 1 month and 2 weeks din kayo mag-ano dyan sa Pilipinas. Mamili kayo, sacrifice kayo ng 1 month and 2 weeks, na after 1 month and 2 weeks, gradually babalik na yung operation, or magpapatigasan kayo dyan, and then 4 months, 5 months, hindi makakabangon yung Philippine economy. Look at Italy right now. Sobrang late na sila nag-lockdown. Nakita nyo, 3,000. 2,000 yung infected. So as iisipin mo pa ba yung business doon? Iisipin mo pa ba yung Iisipin mo ba yung pera noon? Hell no. Gets nyo? Kumbaga tayong Pinoy, wag tayong mangmang eh. Naigets nyo? The more tayo magkukumpulan, the more kayo magkukumpulan dyan sa Pilipinas, the more kayo magkakaroon ng virus. The more kayo lalabas sa bahay nyo, the more kayo exposed sa virus. Easy. Number 3 problem sa Pilipinas, may pera kayong hawak. Dito walang pera dito, Alipay lang tsaka WeChat Pay. Lahat wired sa bangko. So pag nagbabayad, scan lang ng code, walang pera dito. Sabihin natin kung dumating kami sa point that I use my cash money para magbayad. Guys, simple. Mask, disposable gloves, cover everything. As in, kami lahat dati, kung lalabas, sobrang I'm sorry, low network connection, pero ayun, bumalik na. Guys, alright, ang problema kasi pera yung hawak niyo. Alright? So, nagigets nyo, if I were you, debit card, swipe na lang muna kayo. Pero nagigets nyo, ang dami, pag sobrang mangmang tayo, men, ikakamatay ng buong Pilipinas yan. Maniwala kayo sa akin, ikakamatay yan. So if I were you, fucking sacrifice for 1 month. Huwag kayong lumabas. Alright, makipag-cooperate kayo. Kasi ang mangyayari niyan, 4 months, 5 months, pagdudusahan ng Philippine economy yan. Kasi hindi na kayang i-contain. And trust me, once na hindi kayo magla-lockdown dyan, once na hindi kayo makikipag-cooperate, I'm sorry to say, you will be the next Wuhan. Why? Why you will be the next Wuhan? Kasi ang titigas ng ulan nyo eh. Minamaliit nyo yung virus eh. Tingnan nyo yung virus, wala nang pinipili. Even the Prime Minister of Canada, even yung mga sikat na mga tao. Paano pa kaya yung mga tao na nasa streets lang? Naigets nyo yung punto? Hindi ako, yung galit na to is ano to eh. Kumbaga parang, sobrang nasasaktan ako sa news na nakikita. Like, man, is it really hard for you to understand na mas importante ngayon yung buhay kaysa trabaho? Makikita mo 2 months. Pero pag once na maapektuhan ka, once na ma-infect ka, kawawa yung pamilya mo. Kawawa, walang tutulong sa'yo. Naigets yung point? Bakit yung mga senators, bakit yung mga sikat na mga tao na may mga kotse, sila pa yung nagkakaroon ng virus? Pinipili. So, how about the normal, yung mga taong nagko-commute? You are very prone to the virus. Kayo yung pinaka-apektado dyan. So, if I were you, sasabihin nyo, pupunta ako sa trabaho, sayang yung pera. Tangina naman, di ba? Iisipin mo pa yung pera kumpara sa kalagayan mo. And isa sa mga pinaka-bad trip dyan na nakikita ko, paano paano magtuturo yung TV kung mismo yung mga TV reporters at kung mismo yung mga ini-interview nila, walang mask. Do you get what gets nyo? Like gloves or face mask. Kung kayo mismo mga reporters dyan, kung kayo mismo mga ini-interview dyan, normal lang kayo. Dapat kayo yung pinaka-ano dyan eh, pinaka-ehemplo dyan eh. Kayo dapat yung mga sinusunod dyan eh. So, guys, kung may lockdown, amen yan. Alright? Hindi yan kawalan ng Pilipinas, amen yan. Hindi lang tayo yung nag-lockdown. China nag-lockdown for 1 month and 2 weeks. Italy is in lockdown right now. So if I were you guys, just fucking follow, please. Ibabagsak ng Pilipinas yan. Mahal na mahal ko yung bansa ko. Ayaw na ayaw ko mangyari yun. Do you get my point? Please, hindi magsisimula sa government yan. Magsisimula yan sa sarili nyo. Magsisimula yan sa desisyon nyo. I-decide nyo, pangalagaan nyo yung pamilya nyo. Kami ng mga Rockwell dito, may isang lalabas, pupunta ng grocery store, siya yung nakatoka para pupunta ng grocery store. Men, teamwork. What is teamwork? Aalagaan namin yan. Babalutan namin ng kung ano-ano yan. Tatawagan pa namin, bro. Huwag ka maghawak-hawak ng railings. Huwag ka maghawak-hawak ng elevator. We use chopsticks to press the elevator buttons. Man, maliit lang na ano guys. Maliit lang. Kung sino man yung nanonood ng live na to, please encourage everyone to just fucking stay at home. Please fucking stay at home. Mamili kayo. Sobrang simple lang ng equation. Sobrang simple lang ng 1 month and 2 weeks. Or sabihin natin, worst case, hindi na kaya i-contain kasi sobrang magkakadikit ng mga tao dyan. So, alam natin yung kung estado ng Manila magkakadikit. Kahit hindi mo kayang i-lockdown yan Kasi ang daming mga daanan kung saan-saan. Ang lockdown dyan is nasa sarili natin. Kung kaya ba talaga nating hindi lumabas. Ang nangyayari kasi is, takot Alam niyo yun? Man, 1 month, 2 months na sacrifice, walang trabaho, walang pera, sige, given. Pero trust me, on your 3rd month and 4th month, we will slowly recover. Pero pag hindi nyo ginawa yan, walang makikipag-cooperate. Trust me, 5 months, 6 months, di makakabangon yung Pilipinas. Tingnan nyo ngayon. Man, sobrang saya ko na from ghost town. As in, alam mo yun, pag titingin ka sa labas, this condo unit, pag tingin mo dyan, freeway na yan, as in, walang kotse dyan. Zero. Ghost town, man. Nakakaiyak. Nakakaiyak sobra. Yung time na yun, parang, tangina, magugunaw na ba yung mundo? Parang ganun yung pakiramdam. But we need to fucking do it. We need to sacrifice. Alam niyo yun? Question, anong nangyari sa mga business na the law and the rule dito sa China sobrang clear. Ano yung rule doon? Alright? Ang rule is walang company na magbubukas, walang small or big business na magbubukas. Even ikaw pa yung pinaka-powerful na tao dito, hindi ka magbubukas. Ganun katibay yung rule na yun. Once na nakita ka magbukas, close na yung business mo, ikukulong pa yung ikukulong yung may-ari at magmumulta pa. And the other rule is walang magtatanggal ng empleyado sa loob ng kumpanya. Right? Walang sobrang linaw ng rule, walang magtatanggal ng empleyado. Alright? Question, anong mangyari? Walang trabaho Okay, ang nangyari dito, just to tell you honestly kung ano nangyari lang. Alright? Ang nangyari, walang trabaho pero every company sinabihan sila ng government na hindi sila magbibigay ng 100% salary, of course, walang trabaho, but they need to give food allowance or budget allowance para sa mga empleyado nila. Let's say, for example, using the money, peso, sabihin natin kung 10,000 yung kung 10,000 yung monthly mo, then siguro magbibigay yung company ng 1,500 just for the food allowance for the whole month. Amen na rin yun. Kesa wala. Pero guys, man, just please, kung sino man yung nanonood ngayon, magsimula sa atin sabihin mo yung kapitbahay mo, wag na muna tayo maglabas-labas. Right? Pinapatay niyo yung sariling bansa natin Pinapatay ng kamangmangan ng bansa natin Pinapatay natin. Hindi yung government yung pumapatay, tayo yung pumapatay. Kasi sinabi na yung virus, sobrang delikado, 1:10 yung ratio niya. Ang tigas pa rin ng ulo natin. Tapos sasabihin pa, meron pang nagwiwelga-welga dyan. Kalukuhan nyo. Sobrang kalukuhan yung ginagawa nyo. Anong sinasabi nyo na ilagay sa... If I were to suggest yung calamity fund ng government, ibili na lang ng mga bigas yan, ibili na lang ng mga pagkain yan para ipapamigay. Of course, there are budget for the medical stuff. Pero kung yung calamity fund lang yung pag-uusapan, bilhin nyo na lahat ng bigas ng mga farmers, tapos bilhin na kayo ng lahat ng mga pagkain, vegetables, bilhin nyo na yan, tapos ipamigay nyo sa mga nangangailangan. Sobrang bobo. Napaka Shout out sa lahat ng doktor, shout out sa lahat ng mga police, shout out sa lahat ng mga nurses, shout out sa lahat ng mga TV reporters na talaga nakikidigma. Shout out sa lahat ng mga volunteers. Shout out sa lahat ng mga business na mas inuna pang magbigay ngayon. Shout out sa lahat ng mga business, mga kung ano mga klaseng may-ari dyan nagkusa na magsara para sa ikabubuti ng mga empleyado nila. Dancing is just, nung na-lockdown kami, sinasabi ko sa'yo, yung sayo parang naging na lang. Basic na lang. So please, fucking cooperate, man. 1 month and 2 weeks, sabihin natin, worst case 2 months, kasi hindi na nako-contain local transmission na yan Mamili kayo, yung Pilipinas yung magiging. Alright? 1 month and 2 weeks or 1 makakabalik na. Gets? Dito, ganoon yung ginawa. After 1 month and na-contain siya kahit papaano, nalagay sa isang lugar, or hindi na tumaas yung infected na cases kasi napigilan na yung paglabas ng mga tao. So gradually, anong ginawa ng government? Iniisa-isa nilang pinapabalik yung mga business. Depende sa kung anong klaseng business yun. Kung yung business mo is more on magkukumpol yung tao, ikaw yung huling-huling bubuksan. Right? Yung mga sinasabing galit, man, I'm not angry, I'm just being passionate on paano ko malalabas yung boses ko para sa bansa ko. Magaling tayo Pinoy sa kalokohan Alam mo yun? Pero paano kaya imagine niyo lahat ng kalokohan, lahat ng mga memes natin is para sa ikakatulong ng bansa natin. What if lahat ng mga isi-spread natin is awareness, the right awareness, kung paano natin may iwasan to? Siguro may iwasan natin kahit papaano, naging mabuting pa tayo, mamamayan. Sasabihin, bad trip ka naman. No, man, it's not bad trip, man. Lang yan, it's just reality. Right? The world, hindi lang Pilipinas, the world is suffering right now. And this virus is teaching us to cooperate, understand, patience. Number 1 is faith. Of course, this virus is teaching us to strengthen our faith, to ibalik yung humanity, cooperation. Fuck, man. So please, I just love Philippines. I just love my country. Please. I love my family. Even my family right now na nasa Cagayan de Oro, even is in Manila. Pinapagalitan ko ng sobra. Sabi ko, wag na kayong lumabas. Wag na kayong sumali sa labas. Kung meron ka mang trabaho, mag-sick leave ka na. Kasi safe ka sa trabaho mo. Paano yung papunta mo sa trabaho? Naniniwala ba kayo na yung 1 seat apart sa jeep, makakatulong yan? Hell no! Kalukuhan yun. Right? Okay, just to end this, guys, wear face mask. Disposable gloves, lalo na pag naghahawak kayo ng pera. Always sanitize. Hugas ng kamay, maligo kayo parati. Maging maarte kayo sa katawan nyo. Always clean. Huwag kayo mag-on ng aircon. Ganun lang. So sa lahat ng mga nakakaintindi sa kung ano man yung mga sinasabi ko ngayon, thank you so much, but spread the right awareness, alright? Coming from us. Kami yung unang-unang apektado ng quarantine na to. Kami yung unang-unang apektado ng lockdown na to. Kami yung unang-unang halos mabubuang na kami sa loob ng bahay. Hindi namin kasama yung pamilya namin. But what we did, Alam mo yung ginawa ng Rockwell dito? We made live para sa mga tao dito just to stay active sa mga bahay nila. Right? So please, fear, tanggalin niyo yan. But please, be cooperative and trust the government. But again, alright, again, spread the right awareness. Pag sinabing lockdown, wag na kayong magmatigas yung ulo. It's for your own good. It's for your own good. It's for your own good. Kung isipin nyo, malulugi kayo, guys. Imagine yung mga businesses dito. Top businesses. Hindi na ako magsasabi ng brand. Pero one business here, lugi. Nagpakamatay. Why? Because he needs to pay 80 million RMB for 2 months na hindi siya nag-operate. Right? So, hindi lang kayo nahihirapan. Buong mundo yung nahihirapan. Please strengthen the humanity. Right? Instead na maging kupal tayo, isipin natin paano ba tayo makakatulong sa Pilipinas? Paano ba tayo makakatulong sa government natin? And if meron ba tayong if meron tayong pakialam talaga sa mga frontliners, huwag natin silang pahirapan. Kung meron tayong pakialam sa mga doktor, police, huwag natin silang pahirapan. They are risking their lives out there. And then tayo, patigasan lang tayo, kalukuhan lang tayo ng kalukuhan. Ganun na lang ba talaga tayo? Hanggang doon na lang ba talaga tayo? Right? Please, I'm using my voice. I'm using what we experience here. Please, share to your loved ones. Isimulan niyo sa pamilya niyo. Mag-usap-usap kayo buong pamilya. Okay, kung meron kang pamilya, meron kang anak, meron kang asawa, instead na puro kayo sugal lang sugal, mag-strategy kayo, pamilya. Pag-usap kayo, okay, baby, okay, asawa, anong gagawin natin? Okay, imbak lang muna tayo, wag tayo. Gets nyo? Magsisimula sa sarili nyong bahay. Pero kung bopol kayo sa bahay, puro kayo kalokohan sa bahay, guess what? Pwede ikamatay nyo yun. Pwede manghawa pa kayo ng ibang tao. Right? So please guys, again, I just love my country so much and I just need to do it. Kung wala man makikinig, amen. But at least, I've done my part. Sharing the right energy for you guys. I'm just really passionate because I care for you guys. Right? Please. Please, 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 please. Please be cooperative. Wag na kayong lumabas. Yung mga party goers, man. I'm a party goer. I'm a DJ. I need to sacrifice. Right? Pareho lang tayo. Ito na yung time ng buhay natin na walang mahirap, walang mayaman. Lahat tayo nandito na sa gitna. Wala nang mayaman dito. Sino ba yung mga naapektuhan? Even the senators, hindi sila immune. Gets nyo yung point? Wala nang pinipili. And then, for us Filipinos, siguro, alam niyo, ito na yung time na, tingnan niyo nangyayari ngayon dito sa China. Bumaliktad na yung sitwasyon. Why? Dati kinakatakutan yung mga Chinese na sila, pinaparamdaman sila na negative sa ibang country. Pero tingnan nyo ngayon, bumaliktad. Kami yung nagiging kami yung nagiging tagilid. Kasi dahil foreigner kami, dahil galing kami sa Pilipinas, kami niyang pinag-. So imagine nyo yung pinaggagawa nyo sa Chinese that time sa Pilipinas, gawin sa amin dito sa China. Magiging masaya ba kayo? Right? The whole point is we just need to be kind with each other. Humanity, man. Humanity. Restore humanity. How much this virus, this outbreak, this challenge is just reminding us to love more and, to give more. Sa lahat ng mga mayayaman dyan, I challenge you. Or sa lahat ng mga business sectors na fashion, why not sacrifice for your business right now? Gawa kayo ng mga mask. Pamigay nyo. Dito lahat ng mga mayaman, guys, sobrang nakakataba ng puso. May nakita kami sa labas. Mayayaman na may dalang nakakotse, nagbaba ng window. Alam mo ginawa sa pulis? Nagbigay ng gloves. Isang box ng gloves. Because they care for those people. Right? Alagaan yung mga pulis natin. Alagaan yung mga army. Hindi sila kalaban. They are risking their lives para sa lahat. Let's restore humanity. Alright? Guys, ano na to? Hindi na to about sa government. It's about you guys. How responsible kayo nyo, ganun din yung mangyayari sa Pilipinas. So please, I just love you guys and I pray for Philippines na malagpasan lahat to. I pray for the Filipinos to really cooperate. And I pray the Filipinos to, strengthen their faith. Dasal, buong paniniwala. And please, love your family. Right? Swerte kayo kasama niyo yung pamilya niyo habang yung iba sa inyo na nararanasan niyo yan. I missed my family when we're like fucking pressured here. Please, embrace your family more. This is the time sa lahat ng mga busy na mga tao na parati kayong wala sa bahay. Find the goodness in every situation, in every bad situation. If this is the bad, ito yung nangyayari. Kung yung nangyayari ito para sa economy natin, then maybe it's on the other side, may binibigay siya na positibo. Ano yun? Mas meron kang time sa bahay. Mas meron kang time yakapin yung nanay mo. Mas meron kang time maglaro sa anak mo. Find the goodness in every situation, guys. Right? Find the goodness in every situation. I love you so much. And just be cooperative. Yun lang. God bless Philippines. God bless kapwa ko Pinoy. Mahal na mahal ko kayo. And man, we just pray that this will end. Peace.